you have to draw the line somewhere if you don't smoke often. Like, let me take 1, 2, 3 hits, not smoke a whole joint or hit a dab pen.
Which we have a story about that.
You don't want to just go right in, you know, like I have a dab story. I could tell you one, the first time I hit one and I was already lit, like when I hit it, and I sat down for 2.5 hours and just looked at the moon.
Man.
Like, I cannot move.
Not me.
Yeah.
You remember my dab story?
I do.
Because
I do.
You were an active participant in how I got there.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I apologize every time.
It's not your fault. So
No, it is.
So
So
the
I was
story,
like, come on, hit it.
So the story, yeah, you did do that. The story is, it was Easter Sunday. Do you remember that it was Easter?
Oh my God, it was Easter. I lived right down the street, and sorry, I don't really celebrate Easter. I mean,
Well, I went to church, so I was still in my Easter suit. I don't know if you remember.
I remember that.
I don't know if you remember these details.
I do. I remember the suit.
Yeah.
But you had been there for a cool minute.
Man, I came to this local bar and grill called Back Porch Draft House on the west side of Lawton.
Shout out.
Shout out to y'all. Full Easter get up. I met some people for lunch after Easter services and things like that. Well, they do their, like normal people do, and they eat food and they leave. Well, I didn't have anything to do that day. Didn't have my kids that day. I was by myself. I was single at the time, and sat there. And I had recently discovered, what's it called? Angry balls, which are angry orchards with fireball shots in them.
Yeah.
And they taste amazing. And they're just like, it basically tastes like Fireball. But
Probably be a little too sweet for me, but yeah, proceed.
it was good. Very good. Next thing I knew,
Do it as a shot, maybe.
next thing I knew, they were about to close, and I had 9 of them.
Oh my God.
And it was, sitting there watching whatever was on TV at the time, just kind of not talking to anyone. I was kind of by myself, and I was just hanging out, just chilling. Like I was pouring to do around that time of my life. And in walk Tristan and a friend of his, and they sit down next to me at the bar at this place. And in my inhibited self, if that's a word.
It wasn't immediately, though.
It wasn't immediately. We sat there for a while.
Down the line.
Yeah, and I probably even had a couple more of those angry balls while y'all sat there, telling you how much I loved them, probably. And you just whipped out this pin, and I don't even think you had hit it because we were inside. I don't know. You may have.
No, I definitely hit it.
And I said, "Can I hit that? Can I hit that pin?" And in a joking manner, you said, "Yeah, man." And I said, "Well, how does it work?" And you said, "Man, just tug on it for like 3. Just count to 3." And I was like, "Okay." Meanwhile, I'm blacked out off these angry balls already. So I'm like, and you saw that I was actually doing it and go, no, I was kidding. And I said, too late now. Man, they closed pretty immediately after that. So we had to get up and walk out. And I remember we actually even helped them out putting the chairs on the tables.
Yeah, we did. We put the chairs up.
And on my way out to the door, I just remember just coming over me. Like, I don't even know how I'm walking right now. Don't know how I got home. This is not to promote driving under the influence by any means, but
yes,
I was definitely not in my right mind. And I remember coming home and just laying down on the bed fully clothed. Shoes, blazer, everything. I'm still in my Easter clothes, keep in mind. And it took me a minute to fall asleep because I knew that I was going to be sick. I was going to puke at some point. So my body wouldn't let me fall asleep because of it. But I also knew that there's no way I was getting off this bed. I knew that the only thing I didn't want to happen was throwing up in the bed.
Right.
So I made a decision.
I've never done that.
I made an executive decision. I'm just going to roll over, stick my head off the side of the bed. Whatever happens, and I'll clean it up tomorrow.
Oh, no.
And that's what I did. That's what I did. I puked it all up, and I passed out. And I woke up fully clothed, wingtip shoes, blazer, glasses, everything.
Shoes still on?
Shoes still on. Full Easter get up. Like, I could have woken up, brushed my teeth, and went to church.
Yeah, Easter Sunday went to Easter Monday. Yeah.